All right, practice 4, lesson 6. Number 1, I have terms on one side and it equals 0, so I'm ready to factor. A equals 1, so it's a guess and check. Signs are positive and then negative, so answers have a positive and then a negative. And factors of 72 that are 1 apart. That's a 9 and an 8, and I want 1 left over to be positive, so it must be a positive 9 and a negative 8 somewhere. Set the factors to equal to 0. Solve for x. That was an easy one. All right, this one, I could probably guess and check this one because the signs have to be the same and the 3 is prime. So I don't know what the first is, but there's something in front of an x and something in front of an x, and then a plus, and then 3 has to be a 3 and a 1. It has to be. I just don't know what to put in front of it. So let's see, factors of 8. So it either could be 1 and 8, 8 and 1. What else? 2 and 4, or 4 and 2. That's it. So there's only 4 combinations that could go in here. And remember, I'm trying to get a 10 in the middle. I could also do the AC method pretty quickly if you don't want to guess and check. So let's see, if I put an 8 here, that's going to be an 8 plus 1 is 11. If I put a 4 here, that's going to be 4 and 6, that's 10. So if I put a 4 and a 2, when I check that back, that's going to be an 8x squared plus 4x plus 6x, that equals 10 plus 3, that's it. Okay, I can also do the AC method if I wanted to. Set my factors to 0. And solve for x. Okay. All right, how about this one? I don't have 0 on one side, so I need to move everything over, and I need to move it to the left because don't want the negative, this x squared to be negative. That's interesting, the 1 is in there. They're both positive, so I'm going to subtract them. So x squared minus 1x, or just plain x, minus 42 equals 0. That's a guess and check. X, negative means one's positive, one's negative. And factors of 42 that are 1 apart, 7 and 6. And the 7 has to go here, and the 6 has to go here. Remember, I don't have to put the negative first and then the positive. I can put the positive and then the negative as long as one of them is negative and one of them is positive. The order is unimportant. So that means my x is going to equal a negative 6 or a positive 7. If this is a test, you should show work, sorry. It's important to show work. All right, the next one we haven't seen the likes of. Can you tell it's a quadratic, though? It's a quadratic because there's going to be an x squared somewhere, but you don't have to know that. You just have to do your Charles moves in. Even if it's a quadratic versus a linear, you're still going to distribute first. There's nothing else you can do. So let's do that. See what we have here. That gives you your x squared. So that means this stuff has to be moved to the other side, these terms. Plus 5x would be 20x squared plus x, and then this negative 1 comes over here somewhere. All right, so I got everything on one side and everything equals 0. So then I'm ready to factor. I could do AC, but I think I can guess and check this one too because the prime for C. So it's a positive and a negative, so this is going to be something with a positive, something with a negative, and then the 1, there's only factors of 1, you have to go there. So all I need to know is factors of 20 that could go into the whole. So 1 and 20, 2 and 10, 4 and 5. Let's try the 4 and 5. To get a positive left over in the middle, I think the 5 needs to go here. I don't know. That's a guess and check thing. So let's try the 5 here and the 4 here. So that would give me a positive 20x, a negative 5, I think that needs to be fixed as well. Let's check this. This times this is 20x squared. This times this negative 5x, positive 4x. That's going to give me a negative 1 in the middle. So nope. Probably should have done the AC method. So 4x, let's try that. 4x plus 1. 5x minus 1. Let's try that. That'd be 20x squared minus 4x plus 5x minus 1. That works. Okay. Set this one equal to 0. This one equal to 0. Solve. Sorry, running out of room here. 4x equals negative 1. 4x equals negative 1/4. And x. Alrighty. Let's go over to this one. That 5 is not coming out, so I need to do the AC method for this one. 5 times 42 equals 210. Factors of 210 that are going to add to a 41, because this is a plus and a plus, so this is a plus and a plus. Factors of 210, they're going to add to a 41. I have no idea. Factors of 210, 1 and 210, 2 and 105. Let's see, 2 plus 1 is 3. That's divisible by 3. 3 times 70. Yep, is that? 4 doesn't go in that. 5, yep, because it ends in a 0. So 5 goes in 42 times. 6 goes in because 2 and 3 went in. 35 times, and 7 times 30, that should be enough. Let's see, what do I need again? I need 2 factors to add to 41. 2 factors that add to 41. So 6 and 35, big numbers. These are my new B terms. Put the A and C back where they were. Combine like terms. No, I just pulled them apart. Don't combine like terms. Divide it in half. X comes out 5x plus 6, 5x plus 6. That's a plus 7 that comes out. So this is going to be 5x plus 6 equals x plus 7 equals 0. Set factors to equal to 0. Because of this right here, I need to keep going. My answers to that one. All right, so over here, (15 and 3). That's another AC. Factors of 45 that are 14. That's 9 and 5. They're both pluses. That's kind of easy. Restate my B. Divide in half. Find the greatest common factor. All right, look at this one. 5x. So this one, nothing comes out. So if nothing comes out, do I leave that blank? Or do I need a 1? I need a 1, so I'm able to put this back together. You know, put that 1 there, it's going to look funny. It's not going to be able to foil back to what your original is. Set them to equal 0 and solve, move, and isolate. That's the 3. Okay, and last one. Oh, this one has factors on one side, but it doesn't equal 0, so it has to be foiled. Combine like terms. Move the 2. And guess and check. Because A is 1 plus. Factors of 56 that combine to get you 56. 1 and 56, 2 and 28, 3, no, 4, 14, oh, 7 and 8, 7 and 8. So C equals -7, -8.